Call it Pop Bubba Sparks.
Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere. Booty, booty.
Short. Hey, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
So here and there, I like to give candy to the kids. So always keep a jar full of candy for the ones that do good. You able to get your blood pressure taken anytime recent? Yes, ma'am. And so far for the month, what would you rate your level of pain after taking the pain medication? How has it been for you? All right, so YouTube, this morning you want to check your voicemails. Make sure that you take notes just to write down just in case if there's any notes that needs to go to the doctor. So you always do this in the morning. Voicemails, review.
Please enter your PIN code. Press 1 to listen to new messages. You have 1.
So basically, for medical assistants during the COVID-19, I'm unsure how everybody else is doing it, but for us, basically, we're still continuing with telemedicine. So telemedicine is basically where we talk to the patients through either a cell phone device, or it could be through a laptop, iPad, tablet, any source of electronic. And basically day to day, all we're still doing is continuing the same regimen that we do with the patients. We're talking to them over the their device and just making sure they update us. My job as a medical assistant, I make sure that I log into eClinicals. I make sure that I go ahead and go over their current medication list, update any medications that they're currently taking. I also make sure that I go over their medical history and their surgical history just to see if there's anything I need to update more, because some patients do tend to go to the ER or anything like that, and I have to update as far as for them getting any type of thing done recent. I also got to make sure that I go over their blood pressure, making sure that they're able to take their blood pressure at home. Also making sure I take their temperature as well too, if they're able to do so. And also I make sure that I ask them what is their pain scale after taking the pain medication. So usually how you rate the pain scale, I usually ask, so what would you rate your level of pain so far for the month after taking the pain medication? When I'm saying that is because every patient we schedule a follow-up appointment every 4 weeks. So the doctor will give them 30-day supply of medication. Now, usually if your pain scale is really, really high, they will say a 10 or something like that, which a lot of them do tend to say. But a 10 basically means you got your legs cut off, you need to go to the ER to get them sewed back on. That's kind of like what a 10 means. I mean, some people seem to not understand, but if the medication is working for you, and usually, say for instance, if you're in pain and you're done taking your pain medication, you should possibly be around 1 to 5 just to see if that pain medication is kicking in. So that's how that pretty much works as far as for that. A lot of stuff that we also do day to day as far as for medical assistant during the COVID-19 is we keep it limited. So we do have patients who do still come into the office as far as for getting injections and stuff like that. And we also have new patients that comes to the office as well too. But we make sure that we're suited up. We have the proper protection equipment, so I make sure that I wear my mask, my gloves, you know, my jacket and everything like that when going around. Also make sure that every time each patient leaves, I disinfect everything. So I make sure that I wipe down the chair, wipe down the rails, make sure that I wipe down the doorknobs, everything like that, spray with disinfecting spray, you know, just making sure we keep everything clean, but we try to keep it limited. So say for instance, if we see 40 patients on the televisit, out of all those 40 patients, it'll be like 2 new patients. So we'll have a new patient at 9 o'clock and we'll have a new patient probably at like 2 o'clock when we come back from lunch, just to keep it spaced out. We do still have patients that come in for a pump refill. So we do have patients who are currently having the pump with the pain medication administered into their body, but however, we make sure we keep those patients spaced out as well too. So if we have new patients coming in and somebody coming in for a pump refill usually takes like 15 minutes. All the doctor do is just lay you on the bed. He makes sure that he used the PDMP, you know, administrated the needle into your body, and make sure that you get the morphine or whatever drug is ordered for you to, you know, initiate that pump refill. Now most people usually come for their pump refill, it'll be every other month or something like that. It depends on what the PDMP tells them. But however, yeah, well, that's pretty much what it's like. And I figured I would do this video because most people would like to know what exactly are we doing now with the COVID-19. We also make sure that whichever patient comes to the office, we'll try to get a urine sample out of them, because throughout this whole entire time of the COVID-19, we haven't been getting any patients to come exactly to the office to do a urine sample, because we have patients who stay in Georgia, we have patients who stay in Daytona, patients who stay in St. Augustine, some patients stay 4 hours away, Destin, Florida, you know, those type of things. But hopefully this video will be able to help you guys out. I'm about to go ahead and get my day started, and I made sure that I put a couple of clips on here just to kind of give you guys a visual as far as for how everything goes. I'm hoping that everybody have a good one and y'all stay safe throughout this COVID-19. And I'm gonna try to do as much videos as I can to continue to show you guys my process and my journey as far as for medical assistant. It's just so much to tell you guys, and I know a lot of people are just so excited to get into the field. Trust me, I was the same way when I first started off with medical assistant. So hopefully this video to help you guys, and I hope you guys have a good one. Peace, y'all. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed the video that I prepared for you guys to show how it's like for medical assistants during the COVID-19. Don't forget to comment below and let me guys know as far as for how your day-to-day schedule is, and I hope everybody stays safe. Peace, y'all.